1986 Topps Baseball Rack Pack. We're going to cheat on this. No massive rookie hits in this particular set. I think Nolan Ryan's probably the best card. Try to get these out without banging up the corners on them. Easier said than done. Oop, our all-star guy, he's stuck to the packaging. Sparky took a beating there. Sparky Anderson took a beating from the packaging. Sparky Anderson, Len Sakata, Tony Gwynn, nice. Happy to have that. A little off center, but not bad. Toby Harrah, Charlie Leibrandt. Back and forth. Here we go. Rob Piccolo. Butchered that one a little bit, but that's what we do here. We butcher names. Jim Wynn. Lloyd Mosby. Chris Chamblee. Lance Parrish. Bruce Bochy. Not to be confused with Bruce Bochy. Jerry Narron. Joaquin Andujar. Denny Martinez. Bud Black. Glenn Hubbard. John Franco. Mark Bruhard. Wiz Khalifa's dad, Sammy Khalifa. Just kidding, made that up. Probably not even close to true. Probably not even related. Keep her moving here. Kansas City Royals leaders. The Hawk. That's kind of iconic card. I always remember that from being a kid. Rich Hebner. Reds leaders. Rangers leaders. Steve Balboni. Hal McRae. Tony La Russa, recently retired. Jamie Kokenower. Minnesota Twins leaders. A lot of leaders cards. Fire with the leaders. Cardinals leaders. Davey Lopes. Razor Shines. Oh, what do we got here? Little Pete Rose through the years. It's kind of a neat card. I'll have to take a closer look at that one later. I'm going to run short on time here. White Sox leaders. Dan Gladden. All right. Final section here. Got the Sarge, Gary Matthews. Bill Madlock. Mike Moore. Wade Boggs. Pretty decent shape there. Decent centering. Nice little card. Mike Brown. Lee Lacy. Bob Baylor. Ron Renicky. Walt Terrell. A.J. Jones. Pete Vukovich. Mark Hill. Enos Cable. Steve Trout. Mike Trujillo. Rich Gedman. Let's actually keep this rolling. I got one more of these rack packs, and we'll get that thing going here. I'm going to pause you here for just a second, and I'm going to grab that thing. We'll just keep rolling on these 86 Topps. These are fun. I'm enjoying these. Just so you guys can see that. It's another rack pack. I'm going to actually pause the camera, though, and I'm going to try and open this off camera because I want to try to save that George Brett card there if I can. All right, you guys, here we are. I'm back. I opened them all off camera here, save a little bit of time, spare everybody a little bit of grief of watching me struggle with that packaging. But here we go. Al Pardo, John Butcher, Terry Whitfield. Got another Pete Rose through the years. These are kind of cool. I kind of dig these. I'm going to take a closer look at these when we're done with the video here. Turn back the clock, Fernando. Back to Fernando Mania. Cool little card there. I'm really enjoying these 86 tops. Steve Buechele, Reed Nichols, Candy Maldonado, Rick Waits, Bill Lasky, Tom Herr, NL All-Star, 85 record breaker, Keith Hernandez, most game-winning RBI in a season. Interesting card there. Manager, John McNamara. Ooh, young Dave Stewart. He's not that young. He just looks young. He must have been an old man by the time he was pitching for the Oakland A's. Chris Brown. Ron Guidry, All-Star. David Green. Steve Lyons. Ed Lynch. Donnie Baseball. Again, that one's pretty clean. Decently centered him. I found these at a shop with my buddy today. We were just out kind of poking around. We found an old consignment shop. Look at Bobby Cox. Tippy Martinez. Pedro Guerrero. Mike Smithson. Oh, got the Rocket. Look at the young Rocket there. Not a rookie card, but still a pretty cool pull right there. Bob Brenly. Some big names in here. Famous names. Hall of Famers. Jose De Leon. Dave Winfield, another Hall of Famer. Also pretty clean. Decently centered. Dennis Boyd. Pete Rose. A little tough on that lower left corner there, but overall pretty good shape. Bert Roberge. Wally Backman. Here's that George Brett card. I did try to save it. I don't know if it's going to show up on camera, but we did have a little paper loss on that one. It was a little disappointing because it's a cool card. Jeff Dedman. Dave Dravecki. Rick Russell. Hall of Famer Carlton Fisk. Got a little printing blemish up there in the upper left corner, but cool card nonetheless. Andre Thornton. Don Baylor. Steve Carlton, a little off center, but these packs have been pretty good to me. I can't complain about these at all. Tom Lasorda. Eddie Whitson. Brad Kominsk. Al Cowens. Rance Mullikins. Scott Sanderson. Keith Hernandez. A little off center, but still a cool card. Bob Gibson. Ed Nunez. Marvel Wynn. We're going to wrap these up with John Felsky. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. This was a fun rip for me. I'll tell you what, we got some Hall of Famers, a couple Pete Roses, a Tony Gwynn, Andre Dawson, Don Mattingly. I can't complain about this at all. I think I spent $10 on these two rack packs, so definitely worth it. Appreciate you guys spending some time with me to rip these cards. I had a lot of fun with it. Yeah, keep on ripping, guys. We'll see you on the next one.